Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back to Lucky Cat Tea Chats once again. We're just going to dive right in today and see the energies that we need to be aware of around us and within us to align us on our highest path. And as I was setting up the mat here that we're using today, a little feather popped up from underneath the leaves. So, the archangels and guides of love and light from source, whatever higher power that we all believe in, are already here pulling up on us with a message for the collective who deserves. No, okay. If y'all are new here, just trust that Spirit has the message that you need so that you can be on your merry way and start the day or whatever in the day. And if you guys are a subscriber or you reenact with my videos in a positive way, you will get more clear and precise messages for you moving forward. Okay, so let's see. What energy does the collective stand in at the moment? The gazelle. Ooh, a very graceful, flowy energy to you all. You could be very good listeners. You could be an Aries placement. You can move your body very well or very elegantly. You have a very soft gaze that people notice. They admire this as well. I feel like someone was attempting to put a beaver dam in a natural flow to your rhythm. It didn't work. They actually exposed themselves for who they are. They could be extra flashy here, or you are being called into the spotlight pretty soon. Yeah, you have a stage presence. People love the way that you leap or you jump into new experiences as well. Let's see. What are the energies around, collective? We have an authoritative position here with the elk. You could be healing a connection with your father or a father's side of the family. I see there's a lot going on around you. You're very good at observing the bigger picture as well. You could be enjoying the nightlife or going to a bar where there are people in a flow state around you. It's very intelligent people that are drawn to you at this time, who understand the laws of the universe, who understand where they stand, where you stand. People with good morals. Ooh. If you are a singer, you are attracting a singing group to you at the moment. Or other people that are speaking their truth, who are sharing their authenticity through their voice. Or there's a throat chakra activation with a group as well, with a group of intelligent people. Again, the nightlife is coming through. You could be sharing ideas with an intelligent group in the nightlife. You could be feeling more comfortable around these intelligent people to share your truth or to express yourself. They see that you're solid in yourself as well. This is why they're drawn to you. They're also drawn to your feminine look or appeal that you carry yourself with, or your frame. Ooh, we have the dragons here. So there is a vision that you have, maybe something that you're doing online with the spider web. I guess I'll take that. Wait, is it reversed? Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe y'all are pulling back from an online community to intensify your vision a little more. You're very comfortable in your own skin as well. Yeah, some sort of energetic release could be needed before acting on this vision. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the rabbit. You could be clocking certain behavioral patterns in others as well. Beautiful. The plane is level here. There is a level grounding in a situation, which is probably why the flow is a little bit more flowy. It's a little bit more graceful at the moment. I want to read the spider out to you guys. But yeah, listening skills with the rabbit's ears and the gazelle's ears. Spider is earth. Oh, well, the elk is here. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. Yeah, it represents the earth element in its masculine form. It provides the underlying support and stability amidst life's many challenges. They're fully established in themselves and know their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold these values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. So maybe you might have a big head at some points, or you let certain compliments go to your head. There's a balance, though, to this. You could be humbling yourself while creating something here, while investing in your vision. You're a very supportive friend as well. I'm getting that. Or you provide support for your community. People can rely on you. To bring into balance, eat and drink more consciously, yeah. So you're listening to yourself here, you're listening to your body. Okay, so what's the spider? The spider is the creator of prosperity. So through life's work and dharma, its greatest gift is weaving the thread of dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. When in balance, it's appreciative, enthusiastic, prosperous. When out of balance, discouraged, tired, and forlorn. To bring into balance, playful creativity. Maybe a more positive approach to a work dynamic or something that you're building is going to help elevate it. And then I'd close the book and just open to the rabbit. So the rabbit wants to say something. It rules, afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. So when in balance, it's sensitive, problem solver, and a good listener. When out of balance, it over-explains and talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. You could be purging other people's fears as well. And the dragon. You could be a master of illusions, or you work with light very well, angles very well. If you are a photographer, or if you're an interior designer, you are very detail oriented in the way that you bring certain pieces together to complement the overall big picture. You could be actually networking with other people that want to hire you for a design team or something. Yeah, you could be seen as this artistic masculine. You're being called to speak up, you're being called to be direct in your communication while not keeping all your eggs in one basket. You could be advertising yourself as well. Okay, so the dragon seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. Ooh, y'all could be breathing more as well. Working on your breath work. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. Wow. This is like mirror magic. It's like when you stare in the mirror for just long enough and you start to see your other self doing something different than your present self. Yeah, so y'all are masters of illusions here. You understand how light, like if one small movement or gesture or the light fixture moves in a certain way, it could cast an illusion that your reality is completely different. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride as we traverse, even in the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in their world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of the intelligence within you. So the dragon lives at the navel center, the Manipura chakra, that translates to the city of hidden gems. And behind its gates burn the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire that the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both inner and outer dimensions. Y'all might get visions of other dimensions here, and you're using all of your senses to soak it in. Yeah, you're able to multitask very, very well, even if you seem like this rabbit in the pit of chaos. You know how to center yourself, anchor yourself. You could be doing leg workouts as well. I caught you guys on leg day. Yeah, you're able to center and anchor yourself while multitasking in the flow. So let's see how you're doing this and what you're doing it for. But Spirit's really calling you to use your voice here, or you're unblocking your throat chakra, and this is going to help something that you're creating, some sort of vision that you have. The way you do things is very elegant as well. Your style is very elegant, very feminine. Or if you are a clothing designer, you know how to design different clothes for different people and different body types. You could have collected marbles when you were a kid. Something about marbles. Marble cake. Marble Slab Creamery. Are we recording? Gratata. I tried to do this earlier in another location, and as soon as I hit record, everyone wanted to mow their lawn, or all these dogs were barking, or there's like all these planes, or kids screaming. And then my mic went off and my phone died, so I gave up. That's kind of it, though. You might be reaching the end of some sort of journey here, or the finish line in some sort of marathon. Or, it's like right before you find buried treasure in a video game, and suddenly you have to sift through all these mobs. Means that you're onto something, right? Start with the gazelle for their energy, Spirit. Ooh. So activating your dainty feminine side is going to result in good fortune here, or the wheel is turning in your favor, because you are a pretty princess and everything always works out for you. So what is the gazelle about? Oh, here it is. Heightened awareness and ability and vulnerability. The gazelle represents supreme grace. Your name could be Grace as well. With every move, his awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering off hyper-vigilant. And this can exhibit inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild when this card appears. It's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When in balance, it's graceful, perceptive, and artistic. When out of balance, it has food allergies, insomnia, and racing mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, cozy home, and good food. So yoga came up twice. Y'all could be doing yoga, stretching the spine out to release the endorphins that you need. Yeah, with breath work as well. This is helping you navigate and operate overwhelming situations. Yeah, activate your multitasking abilities a little easier. What do they need to multitask in? Y'all might be invited to a certain outing, a certain networking opportunity. So, yeah, stand your ground here. You're a very reliable force. I feel like if you're a masculine, there's going to be a bunch of feminines kind of grasping for your attention or attempting to get your attention. Yeah, a stable flow. You're in a stable flow here. It's not going to be too chaotic, but there are going to be a lot of networking opportunities that you're multitasking about and how you're operating. Also, look how this says completion. You're reaching a completion in a journey here, or a checkpoint. So, what do they need to speak up about? The Prince of Swords. That's strategy. You could be intellectualizing the way that you're going to communicate to something, or you're activating a logical side of yourself. What is the Prince of Swords in the Thoth Tarot deck? You would have a connection to ancient Egypt. The Prince of Swords is the airy part of air. This card typifies the intellect. The prince is seated in a chariot drawn by childlike fays, and we have the chariot here as well. Y'all could be talking about cars. Okay. And then, or the way that the way you navigate a certain process for it to reach completion. Maybe people are asking about how you stepped into some sort of authoritative role here. And you're kind of navigating these waters very intellectually, very intelligently, keeping it short and sweet. Because you want to make those business connections, but you also want to protect what's yours. All right, so what is this vision that they have? Wow, so there's a new beginning in some sort of project you're working on, or you're starting a new project after you complete another one. Yeah, you're ending something to complete something. And this could also be the day as well. I'm hearing headlines by Drake. Drink every night to celebrate my accomplishments. So you could just be celebrating the simple fact that you got through the day here. But this is aligning you with the luck frequency. And it doesn't have to be alcoholic related. I think you guys could be, you know, operating at some sort of social function where there is alcohol involved. But there is a new, fresh energy that you're bringing to this. It's not coming out of a need to escape. It's a celebration type of energy. And then you are doing this consciously because the elk is upright. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil reversed. Exactly. Ooh. And then we have Seven of Swords reversed. That's very good. So Maybe there's talk about how people can't really keep secrets around you, but you keep it for them. Because you know that if there's a skeleton hiding in a closet long enough, it'll eventually fall out. Let's see. You could have been manifesting a new beginning here in a project that's coming in for you now. Yeah, you're standing in a position of power here, or you are working with other positions of power who also have a strong voice about something. They could help you with your recipe, and you could help them with theirs. Paradox, both realities are true. So the cards are reading my brain in real time here. If you are a reader, you have this gift as well. People can't keep up with you. I feel like you have a mind palace that you go to, that you meditate in to gain insight on different situations that confuse you emotionally or that you feel overwhelmed with. You could have turned the lights out on different codependent relationships as well because it was slowing you down. You could have blocked a lot of people as well, so that you could manifest for yourself correctly and not from a space of lack or feeling some type of way about yourself that other people want you to feel. Yeah, some sort of creepy smiles here, people with creepy smiles that wanted to play pretend with you. You've cleansed that out, and now you're alchemizing it into success. So let's see, where should we start? What are we moving forward with strategy? Moving forward with strategy. You are embodying the luck frequency, exactly. And we have It's Cooking, so you guys could be really good cooks here. You could be moving forward in a certain recipe as you cook. You could be cooking Thanksgiving dinner. You could be saying affirmations while you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner. If you guys are getting a new car, you're going to be very lucky in this. The stars are aligning for you to get the car that you need at the moment. You could be talking with different businessmen about this. They could see you as kind of vulnerable, so there's a lot of things to multitask here, but the dragons are protecting you in your decision. Just make sure that you listen. Distance. What do they put distance in? Maybe you guys take breaks from certain relationships when... Oh, distance from a father. Again, you could be healing a father connection here. He's proud to know you. Or if this is a baby's father, they're very proud to know you. Could have blown up from the time that you spent time together. They're trying to manifest you as well. They see you as very lucky. They're very lucky to have you. This is how they feel. Yeah, they're reminiscing on past memories as well, so you could be getting nostalgia about a baby's father, or this father is having this of you. You could be learning about your love language through how your father operated in the past. You could have a distant attachment style. Some sort of transformation is cooking with your fortune. The ancestors are using you to cook up some sort of fortune here. And it's kind of as you break ancestral curses. So what do they get to celebrate about? What do they get to celebrate about? This could be family celebration for the holidays. There are some dust bunnies in your family, though. They want your secret recipe, so be careful by reacting to them or listening to them. People who don't believe in you, who want to control the way that you live your life, the way that you make money. The people that you connect to. Four of Wands. You're going to be celebrated for standing up in your divine feminine power here. Not by being controlling, but by standing in your authenticity, by speaking up your authenticity. So you're going to be celebrated here for being genuinely good-natured and kind-hearted. Yeah, you can feel like when people are pulling on your energy a little bit too much, you know how to call it a timeout on those relationships, because they're going to interfere with your intimate connections with other wise elders. You could live in Canada as well, or up north, North Carolina, Alabama. Okay. Arizona. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, so you're going to be celebrated here. If it's not with your blood-related family, it's going to be with your chosen family. Or you're aligning with people that feel more like family, that you feel more safe enough to express yourself around, that aren't going to use your information against you. What's cooking here? You might be cooking like Friendsgiving or something, or cooking with a family. What's your love language? People want to know how you connect. Or there's an authoritative position here who's kind of like a CEO of his own life, or he has a very strong business here that he wants you a part of. He wants to know how you navigate, how you connect to people. He wants to watch you in your own flow as you connect to people. He could be watching you from a distance. He's very grateful to have known you, or he will express his gratitude. He could be acting like he's doing something else, like, I'm just vacuuming the lawn. No, he's watching like how you interact with people. Don't let that get to your head. Just be yourself. Be your genuine, kind-natured self. You're operating from the heart chakra here in a very graceful, receptive, elegant way. God giveth, God taketh away. So you're showing people that even though you're a really great person to have a good quality time with, you are the life of the party. You can also take that energy back and focus that on yourself and other people who are more deserving of that energy if they take advantage of it. Okay, so what's this new beginning? Higher forces at play, trust. I feel like if there are oppressive people in their shadow that lied about you to stir people away from connecting with you, that's all about to flip here. And there's a new beginning and more people trusting you as you trust yourself and your environment, that you learn those lessons and they don't have to reoccur again. An illusion. There's going to be some sort of movie or a production or something, some sort of art that you're going to see that's going to allow you to release your guard a little bit more, or your protective instincts. So yeah, you're going to just start trusting yourself in the universe more. Yeah, your spirit animals want to protect you. They always protect you. Yeah. And you're making someone want to look within as you heal yourself. What's the God giveth and taketh away? you could have a class to you, and as soon as someone shows you their true colors, you pull your energy back and give yourself what you were longing for in that connection. Yeah, you could reject a lot of people, or you have been rejecting people to protect your foundation here, or your foundation is naturally protective, to protect what you're building. Yeah, you could be going through a transformation, so there could be a lot of people trying to steer you away from the truth while you're in a vulnerable position. So you pull your energy back naturally. Yeah, you're very witchy, very intuitive here. Your spirit animals are working with you on some sort of case here. This could be work related. Yeah, you've tamed your inner beast here. You can hold your liquor, I'm getting, or you're very mature in times of celebration. You celebrate maturely. Yeah, you're releasing other people's fears here because it's only going to lead to trauma and betrayal. Why would you focus on fear? That's not going to work out for anyone. Okay, so there is some sort of CEO powerful position here that's fantasizing about you. And you make them want to look within because of how much you trust the universe, how much you trust yourself. Oop, the devil is up right now. So there is someone a little bit obsessed with you. This could be a Capricorn placement, or you are a Capricorn. This could be let's see. Who's fantasizing about them? Someone that wants to fight with you. They're fantasizing about fighting with you. Maybe you provide them some sort of inspiring spark here for their vision by interacting with your energy or getting a reaction from you. Because you're very poised, very, very elegant here, very classy. So if they can get a reaction out of you, they thought they won something. Hierophant. Is this them, or you're teaching this person something? You could be philosophers, you could be therapists, you could be instructors. This could be a teacher, or you taught this person. It depends. If you are this teacher, this person could have been trying to get a reaction out of you. And then if you are the student of this teacher, they were trying to poke at your buttons here. Because it was the way that you handled it was gonna help their vision. You just throw that energy into your passions. If it makes you feel some type of way, throw that into your success. Give it to the plants. Give it to the garden that you're growing. Okay, so what's cooking in the distance? Well, the devil's reversed now. In the end, God wins. They're Nikki, though. Some little acorns there. So your genuine good nature and kind-hearted perspective on the matter is, it's gonna be very lighthearted as well. Is kind of putting this person in their place without even having to do anything. Your essence speaks for itself. Your grace speaks for itself. Yeah. Change is coming. Change is coming. Okay, so what's cooking in the background is some sort of change that's coming. What is this? Ooh, some sort of change in your confidence. Some sort of change that your infinite self is seeing. Yeah, and your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams at this time. You could be healing some sort of impulsive side to you that could have run in the family. Yeah, that ended up in... Wait a minute. Queen of Wands reversed. Justice. There could be an impulsive feminine energy in your family. Leo is coming through, and Aries. They're acting out of a space of depression that only makes them more depressed and overwhelmed here. And they could have been trying to overwhelm you with this energy. So you could have had to go through a situation where people were projecting this energy on you. Well, the devil's reversed now. You kept your trust. Yeah, this situation's rebalancing. Spirit's taking the trash out behind the scenes. It's doing the dirty work behind the scenes. Because you kind of powered through this and connected to your infinite self and tamed your inner beast here. So it naturally didn't reflect this energy that was trying to attach itself to you. This is an egoic attachment. It could be blood related. Or just some sort of energy that's been obsessed with you for lifetimes. You could be a Taurus. Temperance. Yeah, Aces of Wands reversed. You could have burnt down. You could have lit that bridge on fire to that energetic attachment. Then you're teaching about this. You're helping others connect to their infinite selves. You're also healing in your sleep. You could be healing people in the astral plane. You could be seen as a warrior or a really strong figure on the astral plane. Interesting. You might be needing more sleep than usual. Again, like with the flow, you could be a bartender as well. You have a really nice flow. People love watching you in your flow. Also, something about your feet here. People could be comparing themselves, their feet to your feet. Like, let's say that you have a family pattern of all the women in the family having like big feet or something, and then you come out with your dainty gazelle-like Cinderella structure. So people could be mad at that, but it's still coming from a lack mindset. So there could be very competitive women in your family. What's this overwhelming energy? What's this fear with the rabbit? Fear of change. Fear of change. But that's changing. You're falling more in love with change because it gets you to where you need to go. So what's this illusion that they're casting? Well, that's okay. So that's a goal that's coming in. Is some sort of illusion that they're growing, some sort of picture that they're making, some sort of movie that they're directing. And Aries is here as well for confirmation. This is going to be very healing. It's going to allow people to walk away from an old way of doing things. You could be meeting your subconscious shadow qualities, bringing that into the light as well. You could be illuminating your own shadow qualities, or you've already done this, and this is speeding up the process for some sort of manifestations to come in. What's the multitasking energy? Well, you're definitely not going to, if people tried to go out of their way to make you feel rejected in the past and make you regret some sort of decisions that was meant for you in your dharma to destroy certain generational patterns, you're going to feel surrounded by suitors here. Like you have your tentacles and many different options and opportunities. Yeah, this could be after some sort of heartbreak. Where is this heartbreak coming from? 33. You definitely have support, though. Some sort of slow-moving connection, or someone that wanted to slow your progress down. Yeah, because they saw that you were becoming some sort of like CEO of your own life. You were stepping into your own authority for yourself. Someone could have wanted authority over you, so they attempted to slow you down from this. And we have Judgment reversed. They judged you poorly. Now people are judging them poorly. Yep, this situation's being put to rest. Can I get more information on this? Well, you're very professional here. You're very independent, very wise with your business moves. You're connecting to other wise people. Every time you spend, you acquire more. Luxurious. Yeah, so people could have not wanted you to be independent. They wanted you codependent with them. You're illuminating this. You're teaching people on this. How when people don't heal their shadow aspects of themselves, don't shine the light in the darkness, they manifest the wrong things, or they end up down the wrong road. And they could have tried to project this on you because you already illuminate their shadows, and they blame you for how it puts them in a fear-like state, a fear-based state. You're very protected here. You could be learning this, or you already did. What is this heartbreak? Predictable behavior. Here we go again. Yeah, so you already clocked some sort of pattern here with the white rabbit. I think that's a TikTok trend. If the white rabbit shows up and you clock somebody's pattern. Who is this with? This could be with a father figure, or you are this father. You are this in this leadership position. You're clocking somebody's pattern. Who is this? Well, you've already grown up from them. Fast learner and observer. This could be a teacher. Capricorn, Leo, Taurus. Okay. So someone who wanted to slow your progress because you were on a roll here. They didn't want you to grow away from them, grow up from them. So they wanted to make you feel small. They wanted to make you feel immature. Interesting. But that was very immature of them to try and oppress you with their drama, with their motives. Yep. And then we got nine of Pentacles twice. Wait, what is this? Prince of Discs. I keep thinking that's Knight of Discs. I was wrong about that one. Sorry, guys. Well, let me read the Prince of Discs. It is the airy part of earth, or the fluorescence and fructification of that element. He is seated in a chariot drawn by a bull. His helmet is crowned by a bull, and he holds a disc, resembling a globe and marked by mathematical symbols. Wait, is there a Knight of Earth? Yes, okay. The earth, the vegetation, which is the substance of the spirit itself. It's very hands-on here. Very much in the 3D aspect type of thing. So I feel like this is multiple people though. Who casted this heartbreak? A mother. The Empress reversed. So we got a teacher here, we got a mother here. Yeah, because you're so lucky. You vibrated spiritually away. You flew away from this connection, from her low vibrational tendencies. Yeah, you were unreachable, and she wants you back in reach, okay? She really wants to come together with you, though. It's just like her fears, you can feel that, and it's gonna, you know, not ruin, but shake up your peace a little bit. I think you need to stop here and embrace where you feel more peaceful. Yeah, you've completed a cycle with this person. And then on the bottom, we have creative genius and artist. Yes. Yes. And the Queen of Wands up right here. Live life, get money, have fun. So something about your style is going to be popping off here pretty soon. If not already, you could be getting a whole new wardrobe or building it from the ground up, brick by brick. And that foundation is so solid, no one can steal your bricks here. Even if people, attempt to copy like little things that you do, like, or to the point where it's not flattering, where they're literally trying to accumulate certain things that you do, they're going to be caught red-handed. It's like trying to steal from someone in broad daylight, because your presence is growing, it's ever expanding as you kind of channel this extra chaotic energy people could be trying to send to you or oppress you with into your success, into your garden, because it's just energy in the end, right? Yes. And you're going to feel more safe for doing this because you're in a stronger place too. Anyways, any more tarot cards to conclude the reading, Spirit? Yep, the cycle is complete. The end. Roll credits. Roll Tide. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations on coming into your true blissful state. People feel very blissful and comfortable around you, and enjoy all of these new offers and connections that are coming in soon to theaters. All right, peace.